it's an interesting last level too, because like Rudskarn was saying, if you want to do this really fast, especially if you have time freeze, but even if you don't, if you know where to teleport, you can speed run this level in particular really, really quickly.
I never saw most of this level.
Like when you get up to where Havelock is actually hiding out, I mean, I just teleport up to the roof and then go around the ceiling or the top of the place, drop in through the roof, kill him, and then it's game over. I mean, it's that fast.
Yeah.
But there are all these passages and underways, and if you want to grab every item, it actually is a pretty big level.
Although I don't know why it'd be like... are there even any runes on this level?
I don't know.
Oh, there is
At this point, it doesn't matter.
Oh, fuck. Now we have to go get one.
Seriously.
Oh. I have apparently done this wrong. Are there fucking river crusts up here?
The last,
sound like rats.
on the other hand, Josh, this is the last episode, and maybe we should just get the big fella.
But it's a rune. Do you understand that?
Tell you what, Josh, you can get the rune. You have a...
Have like up top, Martin at the gates.
I have a what?
Our man's wounded.
A power that you need one rune to...
Well, let's see here. You have 7 runes. Okay. Well, we can upgrade possession.
Oh my god, I just talked myself from us gathering a random resource to us spending 20 minutes sticking around with powers. I'm the worst.
Hey look,
And
we
then
need
getting
2
the
runes to
rune.
get bloodthirst. And we only have 1. What am I stuck on? What the... It's right in there, so I need to open that. How do I do that? Oh, the switch is on the other side!
Sorry, guys.
God damn it. It's so close. Maybe there's like a rat way in or something. There are rats here. I don't know. God damn it. God damn it. We're gonna have to leave it behind. Ooh.
Okay, awesome. So, how about that guard?
Which?
That one guard.
Apparently-
Oh, I saw something shiny down there. Oh, it's just the wall.
Thrill is we actively delay you from ending this spoiler warning.
I mean, to be fair, there have been seasons of spoiler warning we were all just like, end it, and I don't feel like that right now.
No, but I mean, let's not push our luck here. And really, most of the other ones was like the game refused to end after it had, like, it was clearly dragging on too long. But in this case, I gotta blame Josh. This is Josh
Lighthouse
delaying.
elevator key. Where am I gonna get one of those?
You don't need one. There's a roof thingy,
Oh,
airlock on the top. At least I don't think you need the
Airlock?
key. Okay, it's a hatch. It's a hatch on the top of the elevator. I don't think you need the key for that.
Ah, so I don't.
Get it to space elevator.
Drop. Thank you. Okay.
Like that.
Alright, we're going to
by
the...
wheel
Your head
load.
is inside the switch.
Why are
Okay.
you bringing him with you? Are you getting lonely?
Shut up.
That looked painful.
I could use a buddy.
If I need
to accompany
companionship,
me on my journeys.
it's none of your business. Oh my god, he left!
He wakes up and he finds that you've dressed him in a little sidekick costume and you dragged him all over the level and he's like, what?
He has a little domino version of the skull mask.
And I just teleport up. I do not do any fighting here. I avoid everybody.
Into the elevator.
No! Oh, okay, I thought you were
Okay,
gonna drop
choke him out slowly and cautiously, and then toss him off the side.
I think that scene was the only scene in the entire game where I actually used the wind power, and I'm just sort of like, okay, no, not you, gone.
He was the only guy you killed the whole time. He just felt like you had to justify it.
Well, it was so tempting, I couldn't resist.
I mean, fair, that wind power is all kinds of useless.
I know I've mentioned
Yeah.
this before, but you guys, do you remember those Cowboy Bebop ads? That whistling always reminds me of those Cowboy Bebop ads.
What are you even doing?
I don't know, but I love it.
I like that we're taking the long way up.
Well, I mean, we could
Here on the
teleport
last
if you really want
episode
to.
of. Here in the last episode, after we've already eaten a quarter of the time we have left, we're gonna be like, oh no, we're at the ending credits and it's 20 minutes long, and now we have to make an hour-long episode.
I don't
So,
actually remember the way.
Havelock
to get
thinks
up
he's
here.
totally cool
Done
this time,
it,
right?
but
Like,
I can't remember.
He thinks he's gotten away scot-free.
Quiet! Move already, child.
Oh, he's up here, isn't he?
yeah, it's the High Chaos one.
No, no.
In the Low
no,
Chaos,
I
he's
didn't.
down in the main room.
Yeah.
Stupid girl.
Everything has come to
I'm waiting for the air.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
he
don't-
might as well just be. He might as well just be going. Me.
Now Corvo is racing.
So are you gonna save and do both the stupid ending and the good ending, or no?
Why not? Probably
Well, you
not,
need to save.
honestly, but
Okay, then
I'll
never
save
mind.
anyway.
I'm going to kill you.
Hey, what's up?
Who's he talking
Killed a
to?
lot of people,
Hey,
but he's
hey, Havelock.
Emily.
and saving
It's
Emily.
Emily. She's
Oh.
right there. See?
He's the worst of us all.
Wow, this is really. This should not be possible.
My friend, and I am the
I'm getting vertigo just looking at that.
Dignity, please. I think I'm fine now.
Excuse me.
Emily
Havelock.
like looks over Havelock's shoulder, doesn't want to say
Oh, this
anything,
is
but she
awkward.
just sees Corvo leaning left and right.
Hey,
She's like,
hey,
"Why
you.
aren't you saving me? What are you doing?"
Oh,
As he's doing the worm.
okay. That's the dumb thing. And now, how do we dual Havelock on this?
Oh, we're not gonna
I
watch
gotta
it.
admit-
Oh, boo.
Possible.
I gotta admit, I'm impressed. I did not know that was possible.
There we go. Oh. Okay, I dueled it.
Oh, wait, did Emily just fly out? Okay, it really looked like she just flew off.
Oh, that was awesome.
Wait. Come back.
Oh, that was great. I love that.
What?
If
You're
I had
in
done
the-
that,
you're
if this
in
had
the
been me
floor.
playing, I actually would have reloaded the game and done it again, because, like, you know, that's not fair.
The others are all dead, aren't they? That's alright, because I was going to have them killed.
But yeah, there's a full scripted ending for
What the
him
fuck,
taking
Emily?
with him over the edge.
Why are you super evil?
And then the outsiders all, ha 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 ha, my plan is...
To be
well, it
fair,
turns
there
out I
is
had one.
literally, like, no empress in history who would have spared those people.
What will history tell us? That the daughter of a murdered
I'm
empress
going to give you a
ascended the
boring
throne of a
speech about
mountain
what
of
just
corpses,
happened.
carried
My
by
evil
Oh
dad,
man,
sorry.
these
Hey,
people are
he's in the
so
DLC.
mad. Look at these people.
Was that the guy from the DLC? I think it
They'll
was.
say
I
that
don't
little Emily called.
I like how their
first,
idea of
came to
conflict is
power
people
in an age of
pointing and
terror
yelling at each
corruption,
other.
and that she did her best in a world. that
That's
was
all
divided
that's all the
into
outsider
those
needed. He
four
wanted people to
races.
point and yell at each other, and that's what he was going for all this time.
This is kind of a cool song, though.
It's wasted, really.
It's
This some
it is.
bullshit.
It's just some of the. Oh wow, Samuel, what the fuck are you doing?
He dies. He dies on the High Chaos no matter what, because
Why are you
Stories
fucking
told, mentioned
chasing
by name or not,
the perfect
you will
storm? What the shit?
the whales consumed him because he was a symbol of good. I don't know. Hey, look, it's the doll you're supposed to find in the DLC.
But not like the other DLC, the City Trials DLC. Which, weird.
Is it the Empress laying her doll at your grave after you die of the plagues?
Yeah, but she's evil, so why do I want her stupid doll?
Laying her evil doll at your super evil
Hey,
grave.
every time I see this ending sequence, I think it looks really familiar. I just have to say.
Because it looks exactly like your show.
The
I
ending
do
song
wish-
is a bit reminiscent of the Mass Effect 1 ending song, now that I think about it. They also had a sort of like
This is like the kind of song they would play at the end of an
almost
animated
pop
movie.
song. Yeah,
Like, the first song with lyrics, like, in the whole movie, and it's done by some actual artist who sings about stuff and is being paid to sing about their movie.
it's a little
That's
weird.
what this is.
It's a
It is
little
weird. I
it's
like
a
the
little
song,
weird.
but it does feel out of place.
Given the whole other rest of the soundtrack and the trailer song that was a far better song with lyrics for this,
Practically-
probably. I don't know.
I practically guarantee you that there's just like an artist or a band that somebody liked, and they're like, we should get them to do it. To do the end. Yeah.
Well, it's a fine song. It's just not at all in
Oh.
keeping with the entire rest of the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I like the song, it just doesn't have anything to do with anything.
So Dishonored is a pretty fun game. You know, if you
It's not
ignore
bad.
some of the dumb story stuff that it does.
I love the mechanics. I love how fluid the combat is. I love how it all interplays. I love how much control over the way combat unfolds you have and how many options you have. The story...
I wish this game could immerse me. I wish this game
Yeah.
could draw me into its world and its characters and what I'm doing, and I could feel
Yeah,
like I'm
I mean the
Corvo.
world is so like it's clear that someone did a hell of a lot of work on creating the mythology and the setting, but it doesn't really like the game fails to draw you into it really.
The
It's
trappings
got
of the
this
game.
gorgeous, it's this gorgeous world, just beautifully made and then emotionally dead.
Alternate street speaker Carrie Fisher? What?
Yep, she's in the game.
She's like some random like nobody NPC.
Yep.
Why?
No idea what, but this game had no idea what it was doing with its voice cast. Clearly, we knew this. We've discussed it. But I think part of
Don't
the problem
fuck with
the story,
Carrie Fisher.
I think part of the story is that it sort of follows the Oblivion Elder Scrolls model of we invest a lot in the lore and virtually nothing in the characters or the events going on around you, including a
Right.
completely non-existent player character.
And if you've been paying attention to the lore of any Elder Scrolls game except Morrowind, I truly feel sorry for you.
I mean, Corvo himself even has a lot of backstory and lore to him that never ever gets brought out in the game at all because he has
Right.
no voice and no characterization whatsoever. He's more characterized in the Knife of Dunwall.
He is, which is a really weird thing. You're more distant from him there, but Dowd giving you a description of him makes you think, oh, so that's what Corvo's motivations were. That's what he was feeling. Because you don't get that at all from the game.
And
Corvo never says so, and the game never gives you a chance to say so through him. Like, it doesn't do the BioWare thing where I give him motivation, and it doesn't do the typical game thing where the writers give him motivation, which means he just doesn't have any.
he's
Those two.
like someone wanted to make like a Shepard-like character, and then someone else wanted to make Gordon Freeman, and they mashed together into this absurd, amorphous blob of a not character.
And it's really like that's the story of his character right there. Corvo Tano. He just does shit.
And he has a neat
floating
mask.
murder box with hand. And the chaos system, they made a big deal about it not being a morality system, but in the end, it couldn't really get away from the trappings of being a morality system.
And
I'm
plus,
like if there
they
were
failed.
more, I mean, it could have worked if there were more of a cause-effect relationship between how you cause chaos and what the chaos actually does.
Yeah.
Like, how does killing a couple more people a level so you get over that chaos barrier where now you're in high chaos? How does that make Emily a bitter witch?
And so it doesn't mechanically make sense as a chaos system, and then at the end the big speech with Samuel makes it sound like a morality system, and so it just feels like a retextured morality system. And it's weird that they went to so much trouble to not make a morality system, and then they ended up making one anyway.
Yeah.
The binary nature of it doesn't help either. It's not like, killing Weepers results in, I don't know, more guards because the guards feel safer coming out. It's a very binary, you are in the high chaos version of this level, or you are in the low chaos version of this level.
I mean, yeah, it would be better if there was a gradient.
Yeah. Part of that is probably obviously just, like, budgetary stuff. Like, they don't want to make 4 different versions of this level for your particular level of chaos.
It is a QA nightmare once you've got like so many permutations of the possible permutations of the game world. It gets hard to test.
I mean, it would be more interesting if the chaos rating, like the overall chaos rating, was more dependent on like how you dealt with the assassinations rather than how many fucking guards you killed. I mean, obviously, if you murder all the guards, okay, that's a pretty chaotic thing, but like it would be more interesting if much more of it was dependent on how you, say, dealt with the Lord Regent.
Yeah. Or who you kill. Right now, I believe killing a civilian is the same as killing a Weeper, is the same as killing a guard, which, depending on whether you're making a morality or a chaos system, no matter which, there should be differences there. And there aren't. Or at least none that the game tells us about.
And it really, frankly, makes no sense that killing a Weeper causes chaos.
Well, it doesn't make any sense that killing is the primary means of driving chaos anyway.
Right.
You can trigger alarms, you can steal all sorts of crap, you can knock an entire
steal,
platoon of
like,
guards
all
unconscious.
You can steal tons of plague elixirs from like poor people or just random folk, and that doesn't cause chaos, even though you'd think that would really fuck everything up.
Really, they did need some sort of indicator to the player as to what actions caused it. Like, I would actually have preferred there to have been a third bar, like a yellow bar next to health and mana, that is chaos, and as you steal things, as you knock people out, as you kill people, that bar increases and increases and increases, and progressing a level without going over a certain threshold would decrease your overall chaos rating. And at least then you get a measurement as you're playing about what actions are actually impacting it and how you're doing overall. Instead of waiting till the end of the level and going, up, you killed 3 guys, that's 1 guy too many, you're high chaos.
And then you know whether or not things are affecting chaos or not.
I don't know, that solution seems a bit gamey for me.
Sure, but okay, I agree.
But yeah,
gamey, but that would be better than obtuse and senseless.
Yeah, at the very least, like, making some of the chaos stuff make more sense rather than just like, hey, you killed people, that's a chaotic action. Making it so that, like, say, if you quietly kill the Pendleton brothers, that's actually less, like, that reduces chaos or something like that. Not making it, like, very clearly a condemnation of murder.
That's the other thing you could do, is tie it into the narrative in ways that make sense, and it's less of a systems thing and more of a writing thing. But either way, that would work better than the it's kind of a mix of both and no one knows really how it works or what it does that it is now.
But yeah, it was pretty okay.
Gorgeous game. I still love like every screenshot of the game is just gorgeous. Just every time you turn around you're seeing something really cool, except for the overabundance of sewer motif. Other than that, it's just wonderful.
Alright, so tune in next season, which we'll be doing Seasons of Mystery. This time it's set in Venice.
Oh no. No. wake
That's
up
good.
with a fucking giant carrot trying to murder me.
High five.
Giant
That's
carrot.
the season in the bag. Oh, you never saw the Cherry Blossom Murders episode.
I'm sorry, this has been
It's
the
a
day
classic.
for referencing shit Chris hasn't seen. I'm so sorry.